Am I supposed to start this?
No, I will.
Oh.
I will.
Hello.
Welcome, Rhinos and Aliens. Thank you guys for joining us for yet another Rhinos and Aliens impressions. And today, what do we see, guys? Shazam!
Oh, I was about to say.
Shazam!
I saw.
I didn't change. I don't like this.
What was
Didn't
I
give me my
watching?
powers.
I didn't get it either.
You know why, right?
You know what?
You're not pure enough.
That's deep.
And that's what he says.
If I'm not pure enough, I need
Say
one of
my
their,
name and let my power flow through you.
I need one of their powers. I need to have the 7 sins, or I need to be pure. One of these I need.
So you would be okay being a complete and total villain?
No,
That's what he's gotta do.
Nah.
That's
Not
what
if I
he
gotta go
do.
against Megan Good, because she makes me weak.
Who that? Who that?
She makes me weak.
Who that?
Wait, Megan?
Yeah.
Megan?
Who that?
Megan?
Megan
that?
Good.
Who that?
Megan Good, you know, the actress?
I'm gonna have to look it up since you're being useless.
You know. Okay, before
You know who he...
before we get into anything, my name is Francis Mondrala. To my right, we have the...
The Don Dada of all Dons. Hello.
And then to my left, we have the...
It's me, your snack daddy-o.
What's the other one?
I don't know. It's been a long time. I really don't
The
remember.
macadamia nuts.
Who the fuck ever calls me that?
Jordan the Snack Daddy. That's the one I was
what it was?
thinking
What
of.
did I say?
It was
I
just snack. It was just Snack Daddy.
What the hell did I say?
You said Snack Daddy.
Did I?
No, I thought he said the Mac Daddy.
I might have said Mac
I
Daddy.
don't know. I can't think of
It
it.
was so close. You know what? I just forgot to mix the two. I'm sorry. I'm over here because I'm still trying to look this up.
It's
Megan,
good,
you
bro.
don't know who Megan Good is, bro?
Bro,
That
we
was her
were
last
just
name.
talking about her in the theater.
I looked up Megan and I forgot her last name instantly. So I'm sorry.
It's not spelled the...
Okay, now I know who you're talking about and I agree. I didn't
makes
know
me
her name.
weak.
Bruh, see,
full package, right?
She makes me weak, bro.
Okay,
If I was
so
a villain, I'd be like, and I gotta fight her. I'm like, you got that. You got it.
guys, we and ladies, I'm just saying guys, like
Don't
in
assume
general
genders.
populace. Yes, we don't want to do that. But we're going to talk about the original Captain Marvel, the true and one and only Captain Marvel,
who's that?
Shazam.
I didn't know that. No,
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you.
Okay, I was about to say, bro. So, like we're trying to do, we're going to do a quick impressions, and then we're going to get into any spoilers that we want to talk about. So, quickly, Donnie, how did you feel about this film? What do you think? The
movie?
pros, the cons, anything you want to talk about?
The movie was dope. I didn't really see
Dope.
a lot of cons. At least
Okay.
that I can think
Cons.
of off the top.
Okay.
Can't really think of none.
Bad drivers, that's a con.
Yeah, definitely.
That's also
Why is everybody
foreshadowing.
trying to hit somebody in that movie? Is it Philly? I feel like Philly might be a bad driving city.
I've never been there, I can't say.
Well, it's
Nah, I've been to Philly. It's bad, but I haven't been to downtown. I don't know. That was like the downtown area.
but the entire state of Pennsylvania is bad, because don't forget how the film started. Like, you don't see
Oh,
that
yeah.
thing, which
yeah.
we're gonna get into. That's my only pet peeve with the story. That and another one.
yeah,
They're just all bad drivers.
we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
man.
What's some of the best parts, or what parts of the film did you enjoy the most?
But don't spoil anything.
I like how he learns his powers.
How does he learn his power? No,
No.
don't spoil anything.
I like
The process?
Yeah, I actually like the process because some superheroes, they just jump and then all of a sudden they can fly. Like, he actually took steps to.
Or like whatever the superhero power is, the moment you start the film, even though it's an origin film, they somehow know how to do everything a lot quicker than you
Yeah,
would assume so.
exactly.
This felt like a true build up, which
Yeah.
I did appreciate.
Yeah, I like that. That was pretty cool.
Jordan?
What did I like about the movie?
Or what did you dislike?
I disliked not a lot, but I liked.
an old man right now.
I liked most of it.
That's all you're gonna say? Okay, so you want to save everything for spoilers.
Yes.
3 things off the top of my head I can think of.
3.
First, I loved how this film felt like its own thing, meaning if it was not part of any universe, it could stand on its own. But at the same time, it's still believable enough that it fits in with the DCU. Where with the connections and everything with Superman and the Batman references, I still can believe
Little
that this
bloopers.
Yeah, like this is a film that belongs to Wonder Woman. It belongs with Aquaman. It belongs with Batman versus Superman, Man of Steel, and all that jazz. Okay. Second thing, I love the direction. This is the same guy who directed Lights Out.
Lights Out. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, that horror film with
No,
that
not
really.
about it. I know what you're talking about. I pass.
The best way to describe it, I feel like this was a very 80s type film. It gave me Steven Spielberg vibes, you know, like how to where it was a family oriented film, but at the same time, it still had those quote unquote horror moments. Like if I was a 8 to 12-year-old kid, I feel like this could have reached some of those horror moments, you know?
Boom. With the. Oh, I'm sorry. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
With the villains.
Oh, you just want to throw out the bloopers.
Beep that out. Just beep it out. With the beep, and then you just say, "Oh, with the villains." Okay, beep that out.
Yo, did any of the trailers even have the villain?
No. Well, they had the last trailer had the guy.
But that was just the Superman punch scene, right?
Yeah, the part where he punched him and he catches it. That's
Yeah.
the only scene you've seen of him, though.
Yeah.
But he gets the powers from the sins in the comics. So people who would have known would have already known that the 7 sins were involved.
Guys, you don't know who that
But
is.
people are dumb.
That's just a mysterious voice.
Our audience, we're slowly. We only have 104 subscribers, but we have a low key audience in the background. It's like
about 10 of them.
Basically, my second personality.
It's about 10 guys.
okay.
It's special.
Just attractive.
And then the third thing, comedy, and
Which makes sense for his superhero.
yes, I want to make this clear. I am not a person who dislikes comedy in superhero films. I dislike when it's forced or it does not go with the story being told. And I feel like the comedy of this film not only does justice to the source material, but it actually went along with the film. And whenever there was a serious moment, for the most part, they kind of
Eased into it.
yes, you know. And when it was comedic moments, it wasn't actual dialogue. It was more like
Natural.
reactions or physical things happening. Like we will get into the spoilers.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
going down the line, recommend and don't recommend. Donnie,
What do you mean recommend?
like, would you recommend somebody go to the theaters to see this?
Only if you watch superhero movies.
So,
Because anybody else would not know who Shazam is.
So you don't think it like for a random person?
No.
Okay. Jordan?
Yes, if you go with a friend. I feel like you'll enjoy it more with your friends than by yourself.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Because there are some movies which you
100% can enjoy by yourself?
Yeah, like there's like you know how like you watch a movie, if you're by yourself, you have a different perspective than with your other friends because you know when you're with your friends, you can kind of like, oh shit, I can't believe this happened. Then you just be like, oh, but you know, don't forget, you know, like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you kind of
Yeah.
it's kind of like a different perspective kind of thing.
100%.
So I feel like if you wanted to watch this movie for just like Easter eggs and stuff, like if you're that kind of hardcore person. I'm not. I'm the type of person where I like to enjoy the film.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're like the person who likes to really enjoy a film, then you can watch it with friends. But if you're
Yeah.
the type of person who likes to go into Easter eggs, you know, there are some people like that. They like
Yeah.
that stuff. They love to watch the Easter eggs. They like to watch the movies. You know, focus on this, you know, that tiny part and this tiny part. Then you could do that, but you watch it solo. So I
Okay.
feel like if you're gonna watch it in the movies, I would say just go with friends.
Okay. If you're into comedies, if you're into superhero films, or you're into buddy films,
Sorry.
I would say go see this in theater.
Yeah.
I would say I feel like you could see this film by yourself and you're still going to enjoy yourself, but because it so heavily relies on comedy, I feel like comedies are best enjoyed with other people. Because if you have similar taste in comedy and your friends start laughing, there's something about going to a theater with a group of people who have similar tastes, and it just makes that scene that much funnier. Okay, so if you don't want spoilers, this is where you end the video. If you do want spoilers, this is where we're going to get into what we want to talk about.
Yeah.
Well, let's start off with the first part of the film. People can't drive.
People cannot drive,
It's
guys.
very prevalent in the
Everybody damn near gets hit.
I want to say this, though. All films, I feel like this. Like, if you see a car in the middle of the road,
keep driving at it.
drive faster.
Yeah. Like that truck was like, there's a car in front of me.
Niggas
Step on it.
Yo, but you remember the scene before, there was no car in the background.
Yeah,
and
there was nothing. That's what I'm saying.
So he's easily going 60 plus miles per hour. Mm-hmm. So that's my
whip in the corner too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it had, to build up that kind of speed, he had to be on a straightaway.
Yeah.
So how will you not see this giant car in front of you on a straightaway?
Bro.
And you can't use the excuse of weather because it wasn't foggy, it wasn't raining, and yes, it was nighttime, but his lights were on.
I don't know.
And dead center.
Yeah.
Can we fast forward my only second pet peeve of the story? Because I also that felt
Let's fast forward, Francis.
okay. Who's the crippled kid? What's his name?
Freddy.
Freddy?
Good thing you remembered.
Okay. When he is shouting in the mall, Billy.
Yeah.
I personally feel like you have a supervillain. There's been all these cameras around you where you're talking to Shazam, and you're shouting out Billy's name.
My thing is, he was the reason. He said not to like put his secret out and everything, and he still fucking did it.
Well, no, my thing is, right, I don't even mind the shouting, right?
Yeah.
Because in the, you know how the villain, he saw the dude shouting, saw Freddy shouting Billy, Billy, and he saw a TV and it showed the joint where they were talking.
Yeah.
But from, like, if you didn't hear what they were saying, which I assume he didn't, just from the actions alone on the TV, that was when they were arguing. So it didn't really seem like they were friends in that video. You understand what I'm saying? So I understand where he got, like, I mean, I guess he could have been smart enough to put the pieces together, but still, if you know what I'm saying, it's the first time he saw the kid.
But my defense to that, this guy is so. Don't forget, he's a scientist at this point, and he
Was a doctor.
well, a doctor.
I don't know who's scientist.
Okay, yeah, true. You're correct. I'm assuming he is on the top tier of intelligence.
Okay, I guess.
And if I put it like,
If you connect the dots together.
yeah,
just
and
looking
think
at
about the
scenario.
orphans. They connected the dots by the same thing, by seeing them on TV. And if and let's be real, if you know a superhero, or if you don't know a superhero, you're not going to be screaming at a superhero, in my opinion. I personally did not like that. It felt like it was a means to end to get the supervillain to the home of the orphanage.
I just want everybody to know I was bamboozled. All
Why?
right? Because I was told The Rock was going to be fucking Black Adam.
I mean, he is Black Adam.
he is.
They just haven't made the movie yet.
You right.
So basically, you played yourself.
But I was
2020?
I wasn't. I had the impression.
You bamboozled yourself.
Nah,
But he's been Black Adam since
I had the impression
2014.
he was gonna be in this movie.
Don't worry, he might be in the next one or the one after that.
Well, from what you said, that's
What if he's in like Justice League?
Mr. Mind. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But you know, he might. You know what I'm saying?
What
He
if
might
he-
make an
he's in
appearance at
Justice
the
League,
end
isn't he?
credit scene.
who?
Like, wasn't he in like the not Justice League, the rival, that group? What is they called?
Doom.
Super Friends.
Doom Patrol.
Not Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
What is it?
League of Villains. That sounds
League
about right.
of Villains.
Doom Patrol is the freaking.
He's
Super Friends.
Black Adam is in that
No,
group.
but it's the Teen Titans people where Beast Boy came from.
I know.
Yeah.
I hate you.
What?
Cause you did that on purpose.
Who did what on purpose?
You said that group on purpose.
What group?
No, damn well that group.
I still don't know if you're talking to me or you.
Oh, Doom Patrol?
yes. Damn Doom
Well,
Patrol.
they have the TV show of it, and it's in my head, and it's just freaking stupid.
But you knew. That was from Teen Titans.
Oh, the Brain. Mr. Brain. Mr. Mind.
Mr. Mind. When you said it, I thought you were saying mine.
I don't say
I was about
my
to say,
Ds.
first of all, this is not Pokemon.
We're like so all
Stop
over
it,
the
get in
place
front
right
of
now.
He said, oh, he's going down hard. Yo, that was hilarious.
You're warming up to that film now, aren't you?
I just don't like Ryan Reynolds being Pikachu.
Bro, he killed. Get me out of this cage!
I just don't like his voice on an innocent ass face.
Yeah, it
like,
don't matter to me.
I agree, but if we're not being classist right now, every person can be a Pikachu.
no.
Yeah.
Especially since you're the face of Deadpool. His voice is Deadpool. Nobody else can be Deadpool right now.
Well, his voice is Green Lantern, and they're getting rid of.
technically, right? We've never heard Pikachu talk, so. I mean, it
No,
could be
there's a
anyone's
Japanese
voice.
new
There's
film.
yeah.
Did it speak in Japanese?
Yeah.
All right then. So
No,
we
it's
never-
They have the English version too.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
The thank you. It's a remake of the first Pokemon film.
Yeah, but that's different.
It's an alternate
It's
universe.
animated.
Okay, let's get back to Shazam. Okay, anything else you guys want to talk about?
Was it good?
No.
I heard it wasn't.
Pikachu speaks like a girl, by the way.
See, I heard it wasn't good.
Well, they said Pikachu was a girl.
Nah,
So
nah.
No,
It's
it's
a
a
lie.
The tail's not heart shaped.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a female.
Get the fuck out.
Yep, I was just about to say.
Wait,
Get the fuck out.
no,
female
that's
version of
that doesn't
Pikachu.
fucking count because
Yes, it does.
No, there's different characteristics. Like
yeah,
it's
that
in
has the
Pokemon
heart.
lore.
Yeah, it has the heart
Yeah.
on the tail if it's a
Pikachu
female.
with a tail that has a heart, it's a female.
So what Pokemon you guys know besides Pikachu has a fucking heart on the tail?
No, that's
no, for-
Pikachu's character trait.
for each
that's
Pokemon.
that's just her trait though.
For each Pokemon,
Yeah.
there's like a difference between
There's
like
male and female version.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the one Pokemon will have a shorter horn or
Yeah,
different like stripes on the belly or whatever.
yeah.
I remember that one episode. It was like
I remember when they
Pikachu,
first
but I didn't
introduced that. I
notice
thought that was weird. When they first introduced male and females.
But
'Cause when
didn't
the
they
game
first
came
do
out-
that in the video games?
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
they didn't do the physical characteristics till like third, fourth gen.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying though.
Yes.
But
Well,
like,
you could go back and
yeah, in the
forth.
first and second gen, it was just like it would just tell you male or female. It didn't have the actual. Yeah,
Second
it-
gen is when they started gender.
yeah.
I never really caught Pikachu a lot, only because he doesn't fucking evolve.
No, but like
I mean, if you catch a wild one, it'll evolve.
Yeah, well, if you play
Yeah,
You just can't
catch a
evolve your
wild
first one. Yeah,
I thought you need Thunderstone.
yeah,
you
do.
get a Thunderstone in that game.
you
yeah,
get
but-
Thunderstone in every game, but
Yeah.
it's like
No, but I think he means naturally
I
evolve.
never.
No,
Yeah.
what he means is Pokemon Yellow. It's because Yellow is based off Ash Ketchum.
No, I'm talking about Pokemon in general. I never like actually intended to go catch a fucking
right,
Pokemon.
right.
Well, I mean, they're still pretty rare though. That's the thing. You don't really find them all like that.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Pokemon, never mind.
So
I'm gonna switch.
getting back to the
Look at Pikachu, Lightning, Shazam, Lightning. We're still kind of in the same area.
This is true. Shazam.
Technically electric.
Exactly.
But his tail's shaped like lightning.
that's his first power he learns.
Which is his emblem?
Fair enough.
See, we gotta draw lines.
yeah.
Okay, let's get back to the
Well, his
Pikachu
first
movie.
power he learns lightning.
Does he?
Yeah.
First thing, yeah, it was. He pointed.
Yeah, because
like,
he was mad and he was like, "I'm gonna get you," and then boom.
Wait, was it?
Yeah.
yeah, he
Oh
was
yeah,
like.
it was.
Because then they go to the park and they
He said he was invisible and he fucked with them. He's like, I'm gonna kill you.
and then boom.
Then it was super speed, and then it was strength,
Yep.
and then it was flight. Right?
Well, technically, it was fire resistance.
It was fire immunity technically.
No, it wasn't a bullet.
It was bullet.
It was
first.
bullet. Because after the super strength, the woman gave
It's
the money.
Yeah, and then he's bullet immunity,
Yeah.
which is a weird way to say it.
Well, he ended up saying bulletproof.
Well, yeah, he did, but his friend didn't. His
Yeah.
friend was like, "You're immune
Bullet
to bullets."
immunity!
Yeah, you're bullet- like-
Well, I guess technically that's the more proper term.
yeah, but it sounds dumb.
bullet
Bulletproof's way
immunity.
better.
He said, "Wait, maybe the suit is." Shoot him
Like
in the
you're
face.
never gonna go up to
Like,
someone
who
and
says
say,
that?
"I have bullet immunity." No, you're gonna say I'm bulletproof. You see what I'm saying? Bullet immunity just sounds dumb. It may technically sound smarter, but it's dumber.
Why would you tell you the dude to shoot him in the face though?
Because no, it was scientific reason, right? He had to find out.
Yeah, but like,
It
what
was
if
either
it
the
didn't
suit
work?
then he'd be, and we would know knowledge.
Like, yo.
Sometimes you have to
and the
make
movie just
sacrifices
ends
for
right
knowledge,
there,
man.
dude. And then like he has to say Shazam to go back and then say it again.
You realize
so he can get his
Shazam the
power.
entire time was just a suit. He dies and the suit just floats in the air. You weren't worthy.
Ah, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. You're not the champion. Time out. So let's talk about that.
Let's talk about something.
No, let's talk about that. The champion.
What about it?
They said back in the day the champion was the one who let the sins free. Is
I
that
thought-
champion
That's Black.
Black Adam?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought too.
Because if you think about it, Black Adam was from the what era? That the pharaohs, right?
Egypt,
He was a
yep.
king,
Yeah. He was a prince.
and when his
That makes sense why they got
his-
Dwayne Johnson because he fits that.
Yeah.
his wife is actually known. I can't remember her name though.
I can't remember her name either.
But
don't-
Isis.
Is that it?
Yes,
That's racist.
his wife is Isis.
No, Isis is an Egyptian god.
Yeah, that's his wife's name.
Baby.
Yeah, I know that though, because I've played the game.
No, he's right. ISIS.
Yeah. So, So he set the sins free. I never knew that though.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I never knew that though.
I just knew when they showed the imagery that looked like a model of Dwayne Johnson playing Black Adam.
Yeah. My thing is they could have did the demons a little bit better. Like you can't tell which one's Wrath because two of them looks like Wrath.
Yo, and I'm not gonna lie, obviously the stomach one. That's
Yeah, that one's gluttony, of course.
no, but
like,
I thought another one was gluttony.
the one with the
Yeah.
Tentacles.
Yeah.
But which one is that? Is that sloth?
Probably. Once I saw the stomach open on that one, it was obviously gluttony.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously then.
Yo, the man. Was his stomach open or was his mouth just dropped?
Well,
I was confused.
Well, see, that's the thing, because if you've ever watched Full Metal Alchemist, they have basically the
his
the
mouth
seven sins.
opens.
Yeah, he does the same thing.
Yeah.
His whole shit, his mouth basically
His
opens up
mouth
big
just
enough to cover
drops.
his stomach.
See a massive slit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's how I knew he was gonna open up.
yeah, it was nuts. But I
They
don't know.
actually have like a
Greed makes
lot
sense.
of
He had all the
sins.
arms because he was greedy. He wanted to grab
yeah.
everything.
Greed actually makes sense because I read that.
Who is the winged
one?
one?
of
That
the
was
book.
pride.
The wing one.
I
was
can see
Pride.
that.
That makes sense because he was just.
Stand above others.
Okay.
Pride was the mean ass gorilla looking motherfucker.
Who was Lust then?
Lust must have been the tongue.
Yeah.
Ooh, the freak bitch.
Either the
Ooh,
tongue or the
yeah.
guy that was like trees.
Okay, that makes sense.
Wait, so which one's? Oh wait, sloth was.
I assume the
one
guy
with
that was
tentacles.
trees was a sloth.
Yeah,
Man, probably.
Okay, all right.
that makes sense.
That or the dumb looking.
Wait, so Wrath is the gorilla looking one. Pride is the one with the wings. Envy was a stupid one though. Like
No, for me it makes sense because normally people who are envious are the ones where they are. I think when I'm envious of somebody who's physically superior than me, and he's the smallest. Supposedly,
Well, yeah,
he's the
it's 'cause
weakest.
They have something you don't have.
Yeah.
And because they're all glutton, pride, all that, so it's all stuff he doesn't have.
Yeah. No, but I'm just saying from a physical
when I think
perspective.
of envy, I think of people praising you. Like you're gonna envy me.
Oh, so you're thinking the opposite. That's why.
Yeah, bro.
So you're seeing it as
But that's pride, right?
people being envious of you instead of you being envious of them.
Pride is
That's
never
what you're
admitting
seeing it.
you're wrong. Pride is admitting you're never wrong. Sticking to whatever
No,
bullshit
you-
belief you have.
Like you're technically right, but you just need to switch it around.
Yeah, you're right. You're just seeing it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
That's
The
it.
sin of envy is you want things. Not that you want people to look at you with all the things you have.
like
Oh, so it's like I envy you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, like I said, you were looking at it the other way, where people
Okay.
envied you instead of you
Yeah.
envying them.
Okay,
Therefore,
that makes
you're
sense.
envying, they're not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
That's your pride talking. now.
Wasn't it another one though?
What?
Well, no, it wasn't another one in the movie, but I'm talking about in real life. But never mind. I like how he lets his family, foster family,
Kills his family.
I
That's
like
a
how he
deterrent.
lets them grab the staff and let them say Shazam. Because
Well, I mean,
Megan Good came out and I was like,
technically, it was the wizard who let him do it.
yeah.
Because it's the wizard's power. Let's not forget.
No, but isn't he now because the wizard's dead? He's done
the
so.
champ-
You think he is?
But he's the champion, man. He
ain't
can do
dead,
whatever he
bruh.
wants. He's the champion.
But then that means his brothers and sisters wouldn't be dead either.
Oh, I mean, he says his brother and sister is dead, but he, I mean,
I feel like.
The new Shazam is now the new wizard.
Thank you.
I still don't think the old dude's dead, bro.
I think he's dead.
Have some
Technically,
faith.
He's in the astral plane.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
He's in
that-
he's in the astral plane.
he's in
So?
the middle.
That means he
of
can still make shit
death
work,
and
bruh.
The living.
But I look at it
in the
like
comics he technically does, but all he does.
That's
is
what I'm
offer
saying.
advice. But he only offers advice.
Yeah, that's all he
He's
needs.
just that old man.
but the power himself physically is now Shazam, Captain Marvel.
But it was his to begin with.
But think about it. If Captain Marvel wasn't the wizard, then he wouldn't have been able to turn the other people into champions.
But that's the staff. Technically, that's the staff because if
Is that
They
technically
had-
the staff?
They had to grab the
it
staff.
had, yeah, because if
But if
even
it wasn't
he
for the
did-
wizard, you could grab the staff all you want. You're not gonna be able to turn.
but as you
He has
just
to
said,
open
without
his
the
heart
wizard,
to him.
without the wizard, they wouldn't have. I mean, without the wizard, they said Shazam. And got the
My
power.
point is the power is definitely the wizard's.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. You remember when Billy grabbed the staff, right?
Yeah.
Who was holding the staff when he said Shazam?
Exactly. Now
The wizard.
He just
Because it was his power.
How am I contradicting myself?
Because you said the wizard grabbed it. Now, when he let his brothers and sisters grab it,
No.
who was holding the staff?
Who was holding the staff when Billy grabbed it? The wizard.
The wizard.
Yes.
Now, who is replicating the wizard when all those people grab the staff? Shazam. He's the new wizard.
I was agreeing with you, first of all.
Oh, so what are we arguing for?
Well, it's because he's being an asshole.
That's nothing
Playing
new.
devil's advocate.
Yeah, which you usually do.
I did do it. While you two were arguing, I was looking at Adrian laughing.
Okay, so We just argued for the
But
same
yeah,
point.
they look like Power Rangers. I'm sorry. They look like
But right,
Power Rangers.
they're stronger.
Oh, most
So
definitely.
it don't
Definitely.
matter.
Yo, can we just put this out there?
No.
Captain Marvel can dust Superman.
It depends.
No, think about it. Think about it. The only thing that could defeat magic is other magic. And what is one of Superman's two weaknesses?
Magic.
And kryptonite.
I guess that's
Magic and kryptonite.
But they actually had a
Superman,
fight, a movie where they
The
fought.
more he channels into his powers, the more he becomes otherworldly.
And the question is all does where does magic originate from? Like what is magic? That's what it comes down to.
But
Because magic is basically just, science. You just can't prove it, right? A lot of people say some shit like that. I can't remember.
That's exactly what magic is.
I feel like in superhero worlds, magic is just another entity altogether.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it depends on what you see magic as. Because some people could see Superman as magic because technically it is.
But then
explained,
what's
though.
Doctor Strange then? I don't think you could explain that through science. I think it's
Well, that's why they say that if magic is just unexplained science.
Yeah. You can't explain it.
Magical.
Yeah,
No
you
way
can't
of
explain
being able
it.
to do
That's why we call it magic, because it's unexplainable.
okay. I agree.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
what
don't
I'm
like the
saying.
science being added to it.
Well, I mean, that's
all
just
the
what they
comics are
say.
doing, though. They're making that, they're making what is supposed to be magical scientific.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna say at the end credit scenes, Shazam was whooping Superman's ass in arm wrestling. That's all I'm gonna say.
See, that's where I'm not sure, man.
I
Now,
think
if they had an actual fight, then maybe.
They
But
did.
if they just
Well,
a
it's
contest of
it's
strength,
an
I would
animated
not know
movie,
who
though.
would win.
okay. I don't think Superman will be struggling, but I don't think Shazam would break a sweat.
I think it'd be interesting.
Superman once moved Earth on his own.
Okay, but if we're getting into those deep ass comics, I feel like Shazam could do the same thing.
It depends. You gotta read the comics.
But then you also got to remember, right? Superman is super smart. Shazam, not so much.
Yeah, he has a kid
He has the
intelligent.
intelligence of a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay, but what happens when Billy grows up to be an adult, the same age as Superman?
That's if Superman, lets him live that long.
But
Dark
but
Superman
Superman
would've killed him when he was a kid.
But
Bada bing, bada boom.
but Superman can't kill Shazam.
Huh?
Superman can't kill Shazam.
Why not? Big kill Billy.
Okay, well if you say that, then I
Exactly.
respect that.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Okay.
That's his weakness. Shazam's weakness is
Yo,
Billy.
whoa, can we talk about this too? In the comics, unless he clearly says Shazam, he can't become Shazam.
That's not true.
Because when he was in the water, he was still saying Shazam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not true because
I was wondering the same thing because they had an animated movie where he's like
Yeah.
that. I think he's like underwater or
And
something.
he says it.
And he
Yeah.
says it and it goes underwater.
You're talking about the Shazam versus Black Adam one,
I think
right?
so, yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand that either.
Yeah, that's the only thing in the continuity I didn't understand at all.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about that either.
Okay.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
It was an animated film like that.
I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah,
I
think
forgot.
that's the Superman
Was it
versus-
Darkseid?
It was Darkseid.
I think that was Superman versus Shazam.
So if that's the case, what makes Darkseid? Is he not weak to magic?
No, he's a god.
Yeah, Darkseid,
Oh.
dude. Darkseid is pretty much he can die, but he's got the ability that when he dies,
That's
whatever.
His real form is in a different dimension.
Yeah, when he
Yeah.
comes back and whatever killed him, he has resistance to it now. It's like super ridiculous.
So
That's
he's
Doomsday you're thinking.
Is it? Yeah, I am thinking of Doomsday. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
that's
I'm not thinking of
definitely
Darkseid.
Doomsday.
You're 100% right. Darkseid is the Omega Beam.
Yeah, Darkseid doesn't physically exist.
He lives in another like his actual being is like in another dimension.
so that's just like
He's
like
yeah, it's like
It's a
Adam.
projection of himself.
Yeah,
You have to go to the real universe where he's actually in, and he's actually
so he is like legit like a god of the universe is then.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he killed other gods to take that place, right?
yeah, the old god.
Yeah, the old
Holy
gods.
But
shit.
the problem is, there's only two beings in the universe he fears. I forgot who the second one is, but the one he fears the most is his father.
Yeah.
Kublai, I think his name is. Kublai?
I can't remember.
Yo, I love Darkseid. I always said this: Darkseid, if we're going into the lore, he is superior to Thanos in terms of
No, I
physical
agree.
power.
I agree.
that's definitely true.
It just they look very similar because they had the same artists create the imagery. Okay, can I just say this since we brought this up? I loved how this film continued the lore of the other films. Like, for example, the Batman Batarang. It's the same Batman Batarang from Batman vs Superman. They're obviously using Henry Cavill's Superman, because if you looked at the photo when the dresser came out, it was obviously Henry Cavill. And then they keep emphasizing the gods. Because you remember when he turned Billy into Shazam, he said, you have the power of Zeus, you have the speed of Mercury, you have...
Yeah.
The strength of Hercules, yeah.
Yes. So I like that.
Time out. That was a slap in the face right there. He already knew his powers.
Yeah, you would think so.
Yeah,
No, but he was already gone, wasn't he?
14-year-old
No.
boy.
Yeah, but I say, let's not forget he was a 14-year-old kid who was dumb as fuck.
He was panicking and he was afraid of this strange old man giving him powers.
Man, but he was reminiscing on the other words to change his family to so he obviously remembered what he said. He said the whole damn quote.
No, but when the dude said, like, was comparing, wasn't that when the lightning was coming down? I'm just saying, if lightning is hitting me, I'm going to hear lightning and not a old man.
You never know.
First of all, by the time you hear lightning, you're already hit.
Yeah, but the entire time he was making the speech, the lightning was coming down. Like, they didn't even show Billy. They showed the wizard. That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know where Billy was. Like, Billy, as we know him, was not in that space when the speech was going on.
That's true.
Shazam.
Oh, yeah,
But-
I lied to you about Black Adam, Jordan.
Black Adam?
Yeah, because his powers come from Egyptian gods, whereas Shazam's come from the Roman gods.
Oh, great. Well, let's say Roman/Greek, since they're they're basically the same gods.
Yeah,
They're
they're
just...
similar.
In history, he was fooled into saying another name, which was the Egyptian god's names.
Yeah.
That's why
It's the name Donnie was saying, Iris.
Yeah.
He has to say Iris to transform.
Oh, for real? Mm-hmm. So has this saying always been Shazam?
No. Pretty sure not.
No, like,
Well,
has...
It has.
His
he's the
name,
only... I mean,
yeah.
Shazam is the only champion, though.
His-
But that was always the saying.
Yeah, that was
That's
always
what I'm
the
saying,
same,
yeah. So
yeah.
it has to be, because he was the only champion.
Okay.
No, his name was originally Captain Marvel.
No, I'm saying when he turns into Captain Marvel,
Yeah,
it's
it's
always been
Shazam.
Shazam.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
Shazam.
okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
Those are the names of the gods.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give him the powers.
Yeah.
You guys want to say anything else?
No.
How did you feel about the acting?
I just want to see Black Adam. Like,
Bro, can you imagine Dwayne Johnson and his...
he's like Black Adam in general is one of my favorite villains.
Dude, he's awesome. He's dope.
Fucking dope as fuck.
Yo, is he truly a villain? Because I remember there was like some Justice League episode, like the animated show.
He's not truly
where he's like
not
an
really-
anti-hero.
He's not a real villain. He's like a Venom.
Yeah, that's what I remember
Yeah.
him as.
But like his natural thing is just to get the power of Shazam.
But is that because the Greek gods are considered stronger than the Egyptian gods?
That I do not know. I'm not gonna even lie to you.
either.
I have no clue on that part.
Okay, real quick, how did you feel about the actor who played Shazam?
At first, I was like skeptical about it, but he did pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Does it fit his suit?
Yeah, definitely needs a thinner suit because he is not that big.
I think he is, bro. I saw some Instagram posts.
He probably got more built.
Well, I think the suit had
But he had to-
extra layers. But he is natural. He got that. Like, I'm not saying he was that detailed because like you saw his muscles and his thighs are not that big, like that detailed. But I feel like if you look up some of his Instagram posts, I believe he is.
I think they did that just to have him match the Superman suit.
Yeah, but Henry Cavill is naturally. By the way, since we're gonna bring it up, the ending, that great ending, right? I'm not talking about the third act. I'm talking about the end in the cafeteria. I love that scene.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty dope. My thing is, how the fuck you just meet Superman already though?
I was trying to say that. I was like, bro, man, that was quick.
That was like
He made friends real quick.
Yeah, like dang.
Probably all he did all day.
Because that was only a couple day difference, right? If that.
I
That
would say
was-
so, yeah.
That was probably the next day.
Yeah, I.
Nah, I wouldn't say the next day.
Well, I feel like the entire film took place within like a week or two.
Yeah, that
'Cause
makes sense.
If you pay attention to the clothing and stuff,
1974. That's what year it starts in.
1974,
Yeah.
and then so 40 years pass.
Yeah.
So Mark Strong is 50 years old.
Savannah. He's talking about when it started with Savannah to when it got to Billy to when it ended.
Yeah.
He's being an asshole.
Yeah, I'm about to say that dude's old.
He did
Yeah,
a car crash in the beginning. That's how it starts, man. That's part of the movie.
I'm sleepy, bro. You can't be doing this shit
My
to
thing
me.
is, how old is the dad?
The dad's old as.
Yeah, think about
He
it,
looked
bro.
like he was 40 when he
looked like
first
he was-
started.
Exactly,
and then
bro.
40 years later, he looked like he only aged 10 years.
Exactly, bro.
Maybe he's the true champion.
Because you just got thrown.
Bro, he didn't even get gray hair. Like they
That's what I'm saying. He looked almost identical. It looked like a year had passed.
Yeah, that dude.
How both of his sons got old as fuck.
Yeah.
And he just in a wheelchair.
Wait,
Yo-
where was the other brother?
The dude who
he
threw him
out the window.
That was the older brother.
was the
Yeah, that was Sid.
Where he just
Disrespected his ass.
Oh, that's why he gave him the 8-ball.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And that's why he had so much pent up anger, and that's why he threw his ass out the window.
That makes sense.
Disrespect.
That was hilarious.
Can I say this? I was shocked by the amount of death in this film.
Yeah.
No, like I'm perfectly okay with it, but I'm just saying for the type of film it is, like you start off with the one scientist, she just touches the door, and then you think about that entire room. They show two people get thrown out the window,
Want to get his head pretty much.
bitten off, and then for the most part, the dad was eaten to death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or beaten. Or he looked like he was kind of ripped apart. Like you
Yeah.
saw his hands, keep going like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you never know.
Greedy was like, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. Makes sense.
Okay, anything else?
No, I think that's
Good
pretty
movie.
good.
I give it a 9 out of 10.
That's a lot for you.
I was just thinking that.
That's a lot.
I give it an 8.7 out of 10.
Nope, you already said 9. I'm taking it.
You made me change my mind.
It's too late. You can't change it.
I mean,
You said
I just
9.
did. I changed it.
It's too late.
It's too late.
It's too late. Hey.
Okay,
Too late.
I want to end with this. Two things. Where does this for the DCU films rank best and your favorite?
Name some DCU.
Okay, so in order: Man of Steel, Dawn of Justice,
Nope.
Wonder Woman, Justice League, Aquaman, and this.
Okay. It's probably
So
this.
6 films.
I'm going to put it as best and favorite.
Really,
Yeah.
Donnie?
That's not true. I'm going to put it as best, but my favorite's still Man of Steel.
Okay,
That's just
I
because
don't
I'm a
really
Superman guy.
remember, man.
I'm a Superman guy, so
No, the one thing I took away from this film, because we know the lore of Shazam, I'm like, I feel like they did not show his powers well enough.
I agree.
Like, I never felt like, oh,
he was as powerful as he should be.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it kept making me think about Man of Steel. Like, that entire time I watched Man of Steel, I'm like, bro, this might be, from a ability perspective, the best Superman incarnation ever.
Yeah.
Like even better than the cartoons. Like the way his cape moved, the way he fought, like the scope and scale. I'm like, wow, this is a Superman film. While watching Shazam, it felt like a pilot for a TV show or something.
Yeah, I think it was they did good in showing that Shazam was pretty much untouchable.
Yeah.
But like you said, it has to do with showing how strong he is, how powerful he is. Because his basically his 6 strongest enemies, the Sins.
7.
7. I don't know why I said 6. The 7 strongest enemies, the Sins. All you seen them do was tear apart a room of people.
Yeah.
You don't see like they tell you, oh, they toppled countries or whatever they say, civilizations.
Civilization.
But you don't really see them do it. You know what I'm saying?
It's all in dialogue. It's never.
Yeah, like if you saw, like if he took his sins and he destroyed whatever, Philly, then Black Adam came, you'd be like, okay, obviously, but you don't really see it. You see them destroy a room full of regular people.
Yeah.
So
And then the abilities they do show of him, it represents what he can do. But like for example, if you see somebody who's really fast, right? Like if you only see him run 10 yards rather than do a full sprint, it's like, okay, I know what you're going for, but you really can't soak in the true potential of it. You still thinking, bro?
So who do you think will win in the race then?
like, who?
Superman, Flash,
Flash.
and Marvel.
Listen,
Shazam.
me and Agent were talking about this.
Flash.
Flash is the he ran through time, bruh.
Yeah.
Nobody else can do that.
He's faster than the speed of light.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
He outran Death.
he did.
Yeah.
he did.
Mm-hmm.
He did.
Death has to get his own
Ran so
speedsters.
fast, he went back in time and gave himself powers.
This is true.
That's what I'm
As pure
saying.
energy, as a ball of lightning. Shazam did that, he'd be dead.
I'd say the strongest is Superman, but the most diverse is Captain Marvel.
What do you mean by diverse? Because Superman's diverse.
Speed, strength, like magic.
Oh, okay,
I feel like if like not going by this film, but just going by the concept of Captain Marvel, because he has that magical background. If he puts his mind to it, I feel like he can do anything from the core principle of his character.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
But Flash will always be the fastest. Let's just say that right now.
Yeah, bro, I really want that Flash movie. I don't know if we're gonna get it, but
Apparently, the actor who played Flash is writing it right now. The script.
Ezra Miller.
yeah, Ezra Miller. Well, because supposedly if he didn't start writing it himself, they were going to scrap the film entirely. Because it's been through so many directors and writers,
Yeah,
it's in development hell right now.
Damn.
He's so good though. Flash is a great fucking superhero.
Well, it's the same thing with the Batman film. Like they you know, I'm still mad Ben Affleck is not going to be Batman anymore. I thought for
My
that
thing is,
Batman,
like, when you just keep changing him, I lose interest in it. In all
That's
honesty.
a fact.
that's why I don't care about
So who's
Spider-Man.
Batman now?
It's uncasted.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same thing. That's why you really like you
was cool
enjoy
with Christian
Spider-Man
Bale.
as a character, but you don't really care about him that much anymore because they're gonna kill him off eventually again.
Or
And
they're
you're
no,
gonna
they're
get a new
going to
one.
reboot it, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and you're gonna get a new one.
Yeah.
They should do Batman Beyond.
I-
Fuck it. Fuck this Justice League. Skip right past it. Batman Beyond.
Well, my thing is, bro, Batman was
Affleck,
only in
the
2
whole-
films, bro, and it wasn't even a main Batman film. And
Yeah,
I feel like
they're all just like parts he was in.
yeah, and I feel like if they did a older Batman where he's broke, you know, like Batman Returns or Batman Rises. Like the Dark Knight Returns,
you're talking
yeah,
about.
where like he's going up against all his villains and everybody's aged and nobody gives a fuck. That's okay, Donnie.
It's one of the best animated films I've ever seen.
Incredible.
It was good.
What's your ranking? Just off the top of your head.
Ranking for what, the movies?
Yeah, or like if you can't remember
I'm not a
quality.
Huge, I'm not a huge DC fan of. I'm a huge DC fan, but out of these movies, I'm not.
So what's your favorite one?
I don't have one.
Damn, really?
I think
What's the best
the
one?
only one I can say out of all the DC movies was Dark Knight.
Okay, no, but the DCU, like Man of Steel, Dawn of Justice.
Don't have one.
Damn.
That's how it be, bro.
I'm not a huge I'm a Superman fan. Only
I
because
really
of
like
Batman.
Wonder Woman until the ending. They fucked
My
that
favorite
up.
character is Batman. We all like, as you know, but Superman, no.
I'm just going to say this. That says so much about where the films have gone. That this man who grew up with Batman the animated series, Batman Beyond, and Justice League doesn't give a fuck anymore. Okay, I'm going to say this. It's my 3rd favorite, and I think it's the best.
I definitely, hands down, I give it the best.
It's the most complete vision.
I know what your first favorite is. What's your second favorite?
What's my first favorite?
It's Batman vs Superman.
Hell yeah.
I know it is.
Underrated gem. Masterpiece.
What's your second though?
Man of Steel.
Okay.
Yeah. No, Man of Steel
I
is...
figured. I just had to
The only reason why I put Dawn of Justice above Man of Steel is the connection with Batman.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I just... And I'm talking about Ultimate Edition. Because in the regular edition, Batman consumes Superman. But in the Ultimate Edition, I think it's more breathing room. Yeah. I feel like, 20 years down the road, people are going to look at that film differently.
We'll
like,
find
if
out in
you...
20 years.
Huh?
I said we'll find out in 20 years.
I hope so, bro. No, because my thing, bro, if you know what film you're getting, if you know this is a young Superman, but at the same time, this is an old Batman, when you see Batman kill people, it's like, okay, that makes sense to the lore and it's logical. But people, like, this is my thing. People expect all these superheroes not to kill. And it's just not realistic. Like, and by the way, nobody says anything when Iron Man kills motherfuckers. Oh.
This is true.
Like, if you go back, Iron Man 1, 2, and 3, he's killing
I wanna
everybody.
see an animated movie, right, of the
Yeah.
comic where Joker hits Batman with that shit. You know what I'm talking about, right, Adrian?
What
And
shit?
Fucking basically, Joker hits Batman with like a hallucinogen mixed with
Oh,
Kryptonite.
Yeah.
and he fucking and Superman makes an exception. Yeah, no. Superman makes an exception to kill him. So he
Blasts his hands right through his chest.
Yeah,
he
I remember that.
basically shoves his hand through his chest.
Through Batman?
No, through Joker.
Superman with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Joker hit
are we
Superman
talking about
with it.
Injustice?
No, it's like so he does this to Joker, right?
Okay.
And then he didn't know that he was hit with that hallucinogen, so he finds out he killed Lois Lane. He shoved his hand right through Lois Lane.
Superman.
Superman. And then he basically he
I
killed
know
Lois
what
Lane.
you're talking about, but wasn't that in an animated movie also?
I don't remember there being a movie. I know it was in a comic.
It's when right after that he became evil. And
Yo, that
that's-
might be, is it not Justice League Doom or something?
I know
Honestly, I don't
it's
know.
not Doom, but it's
It's
like,
one of the Justice League
Yeah,
films,
it's
right?
But I'd like to
Flip.
see a live action version of it though.
So
would
an
be
evil
nuts.
Superman. So you want a film
But
that
that
nobody
scene
wants.
in particular,
because after that he
that scene in
he
particular
thinks
is great.
himself as a god after
Yeah.
that.
That scene is great though.
Yeah.
I like when Superman isn't perfect. I like those.
That's when he exploits his powers the most.
Yo, if we could get a one-off like they're doing with the Joker, like a red kryptonite, that would be awesome. Or red sun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Red Sun's a good one.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
You know what's crazy? I didn't really like pay attention to the Red Sun until like Smallville.
For real?
Yeah, Smallville. They showed the Red Sun a lot with that one chick he fell in love with in Smallville.
I
know
did
who
not
you're
watch the
talking
show.
I know who you're talking about. The blonde girl, right?
Yeah,
Or,
that teleports.
yeah.
She teleports or
Yeah.
whatever. She was like obsessed.
Smallville was really good, and then I fell off of it.
Bro, because there's 10 seasons. I don't care what
But it
anybody says. You
shows
can't
most
make
of
10
his-
seasons.
It shows most of
you
his
can,
villains
bro.
though.
No, you. Where he's on in Smallville?
Well, I mean, no, he moves. He moves to the fucking city in the thing.
Yeah.
So why
But
is
it's
it
just called Smallville because that's where it starts.
okay?
Yeah.
All right.
It eventually gets really fucking crazy. Lois Lane is dating fucking Lex Luthor and shit.
For me, just some superheroes you can't do TV.
I don't
TV
like.
show.
I'm not gonna get in too deep into it, but I don't like that Lois character.
No, I agree. I didn't like her either.
From Smallville,
Yeah.
What about Gotham? You guys watch Gotham?
bro. The Joker, I love how they did.
I
him.
like it,
You
but
like
they're
it? A lot of people
rushing.
are complaining about it now.
They're rushing.
Because you know that Joker was the kid, Jeremiah,
Yeah.
but then you find out it's not really him.
Yeah. They're rushing everything.
Yeah. What's
Like-
the
No,
final, this final thing? There's no more seasons after this.
No,
Yeah,
but I'm saying
bro,
I like
they're trying
the
to make
look.
Batman.
No, I like how he looked. Yeah, it was.
They're trying to make him as Batman now. That's my thing.
Oh, you're talking about Bruce, right?
Yeah, they're trying to
okay,
make him
I
as
see what
Batman now, and I don't like how they're rushing everything. Like you already showed Joker. He doesn't even
you're saying.
know
I'll be
who
honest,
Joker
I'd like
is.
to show a lot more before they even introduce Bruce Wayne. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was a pivotal character.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, he's there, but I just liked it when it was about Gordon
Yeah.
and, you know, all these
All the
other
other
criminals.
villains. Yeah,
like,
like
becoming
them
criminals.
coming. Yeah,
Yeah,
them
but then
upcoming.
you threw Bruce Wayne into it, and I was like, now he's like a main character, and it's something about it just throws me off.
Now they
Because he's
put
basically
it.
fighting crime as
They're
a teenager.
putting like to me. I just feel like they're just rushing everything.
He's like a
with
Robin.
Gotham. And I'm a huge Batman fan, so it's like with them rushing everything, it just doesn't make any fucking sense, like at all.
My favorite one in the movie in the shows though was Penguin. I like Penguin a lot.
Penguin's not bad.
Yeah.
Penguin's not bad. But bro, they already showed Ra's al Ghul's daughter. Like damn,
Talia?
yes. Like
Did they?
damn, yes.
Hey.
Like what the? And they showed Bane. What the fuck?
How does Bane look?
Yeah.
on
Like,
that?
They're weird.
I think I saw a
Bane's
picture
not
of
big.
it.
Bane's not huge,
Yeah.
like at all. He has the venom in him, but he's not huge, like at all. He's like which is correct because he is like some Hispanic guy, which is correct.
But in the comics, he's still huge.
Yeah, in the comics, huh?
Not in this.
Yeah, but
Like even when he's not on the Venom, he's still huge.
Yeah, no, he's like a normal person.
yeah, but
But he's like the Hulk. I said the Hulk. Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, no, he's jacked.
Yeah.
He gets Hulk size when he has the venom in him.
Yeah.
But like this one, he is a mercenary, which makes sense,
He is, yeah.
and he is Hispanic, which also makes sense. But
Bro, some properties should just not be TV shows.
I like them in the Arkham series.
I agree.
Main.
yeah,
Or if they are, they can't be too long.
Arkham series.
Because then they just start making up shit.
Yeah. No, but you know, like when if my whole perspective, if you know a character will only look right a certain way, why even try to lowball it? You know.
right,
Thank you guys. That was mostly the
definitely
Shazam
longer than anything.
impressions. Yeah.
Listen.
But
Stop complaining.
I want you guys to follow me and listen.
Follow him and
all
listen
right,
to him.
just listen.
Listen to him.
I just need you to
He needs
like,
to do something.
subscribe, also hit the bell so you can get all of our notifications.
That's what I forgot.
The Liberty
And
Bell.
also comment on if you've seen this movie. Tell me how you think about it, how you feel about it.
Give us your
and all of
rankings.
this. Yeah, I guess you can give us the rankings of your DC comic movies or something
DCU.
Like that.
Let's just keep it
DC, yeah,
simple.
we're gonna say
DCU. But if you're like Donnie and just don't give a fuck, then we just leave that.
Because right now I'm definitely leaning towards Marvel movies right now. Their movies is definitely well put together compared to DC, I should
It's
say.
okay, Francis.
But other than that, guys,
It's okay, buddy.
LLPH and we love you.
It's okay, buddy.
I'm going.
Wait,
out
you
with
forgot
Don
one more
Dotto,
thing, bro.
Raw Don.
What's the 5th thing?
I already said subscribe, didn't I?
Share.
Oh, share on every social media that you have. Forget it. Just share everywhere.
Bro, why is it? We always forget that. If you don't forget it, I forget it.
I don't know. Monty usually here to say it, so that's probably why.
Okay, and yeah, thank you guys. And if you're like me, who has to suffer, the DCU will eventually thrive, and we will eventually convince Donnie. I will say this though, Aquaman was, bro.
You the one who told me to move it, and now I'm stuck
You
on
know what?
moving it.
You're right. Aquaman is probably the no. It's not.
I said move it with this. You're touching the wire.
That's not true. I didn't touch down there.
Where
I
we
didn't
touch?
touch
I was,
down
touch,
there.
fucking, I was touching this.
But yeah, I'd say Aquaman was well put together.
Okay,
So,
peace, guys.
in my option,
Much
Aquaman.
love. If you want to subscribe, just hit this bad boy up here, that big fat rhino. If you want the newest video, to the right. If you want the recommended, to the left. And then, of course, our personal dick pic. Yep, right below. So thank you for joining us once again, and we hope to see you next week. So peace out.
Peace.